First Saturday game of the year for the Pacers. Rick Carlisle joins us now. Good win in Miami. Possession of the ball is something you talk a lot about during this interview. You had just 8 turnovers, 13 offensive rebounds. How did that contribute to the win?
It was important for sure, and that's 13 more times we get it, and only 8 times that we lose it, and so and I think the overall rebounds was in our favor as well. So it's a huge stat. It's just a huge stat, and I think last time we played Phoenix, we did okay on the boards, and I think we may have won it by 1 or 2 or something like that. But this game is about dealing with their star players. They got 3 great guys, that are all going to be Hall of Famers. And, Devin Booker went out of the game last time, I think about halfway through, so we caught a break there. But Durant still had 37, and Beal did his damage. So we're going to have to be ready.
There are times we talk about a game and a game plan and mention that a team is on short rest. This is the opposite. They are well rested. Their last game was New Year's Eve. So how does that factor into your final words to your players, your game plan, and your prep?
Well, I talked to the team about it during our prep. Last time we were sitting on 2 or 3 losses and then had 3 days to prep before we played them. They were sitting on 2 or 3 wins and didn't have a lot of prep time, and we went in there and had a good game. And so the script is flipped completely this time. We're sitting on, we've won 2 out of 3. I mean, the Milwaukee loss was a tough loss, but we've won a couple of good games as well. And so this is a test for us to see if we can be killers at home. I mean, and you can't beat this team unless you have a killer mentality.
You mentioned some of their outstanding offensive players. To have Pascal Siakam available to, for most of the time, probably guard a guy like Kevin Durant, how much of a benefit is that?
Well, he and Obi guarded Durant most of the game last game and did an admirable job, even though the guy had 37. We played him well, and he still had 37. But tonight we got to do a better job taking away transition. They got a lot of their threes in transition, and that's an overlooked stat when it comes to fans and people that view the game. So those are part of the margins of the game. So we're going to have to do better there, and this will be a very tough game.
Appreciate the time.
Thanks.